Hey you guys, we are back to do an impromptu video. This wasn't planned, but we did want to weigh in on our opinion about what's going around with Zach just out here.
Thug thotting. A thug thought. He just out here just, never mind, go ahead.
Stay tuned. LiQWYD.
What's up, KOED family? Welcome back to another video of Courtney. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
And she's fine. She's fine, ain't she? Real fine.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, that's right. And this is Courtney. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, and tonight, like she said, we're doing an impromptu video of Thug Thought Zach. I have so many high hopes for this dude, man. I said he had issues, but man, come on. Yeah.
So if you're new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. And on all social media sites, you guys comment down below. Now, before we get into it, y'all already know. Okay. So my husband is wearing KOED wear gear. Now, granted, I am in winter mode. He is a little confused with short sleeve and the toboggan.
I might look like I'm a gangster or somebody from the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, with the scully on, the red on, the black on, with the little wound right.
He went to the doctor today and he really thought to keep this on here because he wants y'all to feel sorry.
Yeah, man, they took all that blood from me, man. Almost had me weak, man. Came out looking limp and stuff, man. Rolled me out in a wheelchair.
Child, please
put
stop.
me in the car.
Babe, come on, stay focused. No.
You know I can't stay focused because I'm rocking back.
So if you want to purchase any kind of merch like this, go to our store, our brand store, which is kourtneyandeddie.com.
That's right, kourtneyandeddie.com. Go buy some merch. We got some new merch on there.
We even got phone cases, y'all.
Yeah, phone cases. And buy some of my merch. Everybody be buying her stuff. Buy some of my stuff.
The difference we want, child.
Like, I hate munchies, man. I know some of y'all don't like munchies. Grab a tea. B. B is a bae. I'm saying bae. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Grab a tea, bae. That's all I'm saying. Tea, bae.
All right, so this is not what this video about. So if you want to get a discount on makeup from the Lip Bar TLB, then definitely go to our link below and use the promo code KOEDFAM. I'm actually wearing some of their lip gloss right now. So yeah. All right, I think it's called Dream Chaser. No, I used to, but anyway. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right.
Well, let me say something. Now, throughout the season, people they were saying I was biased, you know. No,
They said you were biased?
Yeah, they were saying I was Team Zach. I wasn't Team nobody. I was just caught in it like it was, you know what I'm saying?
You lying. Now you are saying that.
Go watch the tapes, man. Go watch the tape. I said, yeah, Kay was crazy. But I also said Zach had issues too. I said that. And I said Zach got married for the wrong reason. Did I not say that too? Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna clear, right? So I'm clearing my name on that. So don't say, "Ooh, I told you, Ed. I told you Zach was no good." No, I knew he had issues, y'all. I knew it. Now I cleared my name.
That ain't. They still gonna say. Now me, I would be totally honest. Yeah. I was Team K and Team Zach. I loved them on the screen as a couple, but it just didn't turn out like that. I told you. And yes, Kay had her issues, all that slamming and doing all that stuff. And from the looks of it, we was right. Like, well, and Kay was right. You know, Zach just wanted her for sex. You know what I'm saying?
I said that.
I know we did say that. Well, that's what I said. We was right. But he said that he only slept with her
one time,
and that was it.
And I said throughout the end, like towards the end of the episodes, like he was saying, no, I don't want to be married, but we still be friends. I said, all he was trying to keep her around was for sex, man. I knew it. He was trying to use her for a booty call. And when she went to his house for them 7 days to act like they was married, she did what he wanted. She fell for it. She fell for the okie-doke. Mm-hmm. So she said, well, Zach played me. No, you played yourself, Kay. You knew what he was all about.
Yep. So what we're going to do now is just kind of do a recap of some of the things that we found out through other content creators, through Reddit, and you know, yeah. All right.
You ain't reading that.
Oh, so this was on Reddit. So this was on Reddit, and somebody posted this, and this is actually from a Clubhouse that she did. So basically, it's been reported allegedly that Zach cheated on Bao with Elena. Elena is a girl that, from what I understand from Tamara Tattletales.
Telltale. 3 T's.
Yeah, so from her YouTube channel. So, because she took everything and she just collabed it together as one.
Yeah.
So, from what I understand.
Good work.
From what I understand in you know, the thing is that Elena, which is 20 years old, Zach about 28 or whatever.
I think it's 28, 29.
And 20 years old, her friend was watching Married at First Sight. She found out that, you know, didn't look like Zach and Kay was gonna make it. Her friend was like, "Oh, you'd be a good match for Zach." I don't know why. Just assuming that he was gonna get a divorce, because from what they said, that she didn't finish watching the rest of the season.
So basically, they just sitting around watching television and saw that Zach marriage was falling apart, and just an impromptu, like, you know what, you and him be a good match, and she is slid in his DM like that.
Seems like she slid in his DM. I think, from what I understand too, that the cast members' Instagrams were private at that time, so they really and truly couldn't even, you know. But I don't know, you know what I'm saying, how she slid. But anyway, she slid in the DM. This was while it was filming, but for Zach, it had already filmed and it was over with and all that stuff or whatever. So, you know, he ended up following her. They did have a conversation. He was like, "Hey, you know, I like you, blah blah blah," and I'm totally paraphrasing. "Hey, I like you, yada yada yada." And he was like, "Okay, well, we can go and hang out." They was in the same city, same town, whatever. We can go hang out. But she was like, I think it was like, "Well, you can come to my house," because he was like, "I can't really be seen out because the show is still filming, and I can't be seen because it'll be all on the blogs and all that stuff, whatever." So he was like, "Okay, well, we can chill out at, you know, at my house." I think she came to his house or whatever. But I'm gonna stop right there and I'm gonna read it because I can't baby, unlock your phone again.
Talking all day.
But I know the code. I just sometimes don't remember. All right. So okay, this was a highlight from Elena's Clubhouse discussion. A lot has happened. That's the person that's writing. So after and just to recap, so when Bao posted that picture of her like hitting that pinata, which was Lil Johnny. She was hitting that, and Johnny Bao posted that. That's when Elena went up under the comment section and said, "I hope she know that I think Zach is seeing other people or seeing, you know, whatever." And that's how it got started. And this was maybe last week or a couple of weeks ago. I've been watching it, and at first I'm like, no. But then it was like, okay, let's just talk about it. Because, you know, we want to kind of keep up with it, even though sometimes it's just a bit much depending on what it is.
Yeah, plus, like I said, you know, since the season is over with, we kind of like don't follow it as much. But when something like this breaks open and, you know, you're like, okay, man, we got to say something about this, you know. Yeah.
So Elena said that Zach was, now this is the stuff, now her and Bao has had a conversation, and y'all probably know this, y'all probably can tell it way more than we can, okay? But Bao and John and Elena had a conversation after that, because Bao was like, "Okay, really, you got screenshots, you know what I'm saying, you got proof?" And so she was like, "Yeah," and she gave her proof and all that stuff, whatever. So Elena said that Zach was at a point in the relationship where he was telling Bao he loved her. This is from Elena, the girl that he was with. This was discovered when Elena and Bao had a conversation and compared timelines, and Elena found out that this was the same time that he had started seeing her. Elena and Bao compared timelines and found out that there were days when he saw both of them. So he was playing them both like a fiddle. One of those days were the days he asked for some sexual favors and told her she needs to be gone by a certain time. So this is Zach asking for sexual favors and told Elena, she's 20 years old, told her she needs to be gone by a certain time.
Can I say something? I'm stop you right there. That's Zach. I think he got on the show. The show kind of went to his head. He knew the women was going to be in his DM. He took advantage of that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just player 101. You know, you're gonna see 2 or 3 different women at one day, and in one day, and you just, especially a younger chick, you can kind of play with her mind a little bit more, and tell her she needs to be gone by a certain time because you're gonna have somebody else coming over. So, you know, and I kind of saw some of that in Zach throughout the season, and that's why I said, you know, he wasn't ready to get married, but this show and this exposure has just kind of blew all that was already in him, kind of magnified that. Now he think he can just like play it all around, you know what I'm saying? And I feel sorry for the women that's getting caught up in all this. Like Bao, she didn't know what was going on. She said, "Man, you know, I dealt with Johnny. You know, he did me wrong. Now I thought I can entrust with Zach, and you know, cause you know we was feeling each other. Now he just is worse because he just." You know, he lied to me in my face and sent other women behind my back. So I feel sorry for Bao, you know what I'm saying? Not just for Bao, even for Helena, you know what I'm saying? That's all these women, they're just getting caught up into all this mess, man. And trust me, Zach, if you do the wrong woman like this, you think Kay is crazy.
I'm better worrying about it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. So you might want to chill out because you're too well known now. You're too well known. So that's just my advice to you.
There were multiple women that came forward to Helena saying that they had relationships or had relations. They didn't say relationships. They had relations with Zach at some point during his relationship with Bao. Helena has relayed the contact information of one of them to Bao, and they have talked. The others wanted to remain anonymous. All of these women.
Country, don't try to clear it out. All these women.
No, I don't say that.
Don't try to be bougie.
All of these women are.
Count yourself.
All of these women are Latinas.
Oh, Lord.
Latinas.
Oh, so he has a flavor. Okay.
Latinos.
So Kate ran you away from the sisters.
From what was said, he said that he never was attracted to Kay.
But he wanted them cookies though. You want, you know, like I said, man.
When Helena began to expose Zach began to say he had thoughts of self-harm. So when all of this was coming out, because she done been on Clubhouse, she done talked to other content creators.
I don't say this. That's just a ploy.
Oh yeah.
He was like, he got caught. He said, if I can get sympathy from him by saying I'm going to commit self-harm to myself, you know, they're going to feel sorry for me and just kind of like, you know, let it die down. That's the oldest trick in the book, man.
So, Helena told Bao, and Bao called all of his family, who then came to take care of him, and then blocked Bao.
He blocked Bao?
Mm-hmm. Before this happened, he had blown her phone up and called her and texted her, begging her to answer and speak to him.
Yeah,
he then made these claims, and she relayed them to Bao.
Yeah, he got caught. He didn't know what to do, so he pulled the oldest trick in the book. Ooh, help me. I done it before. I cried and baby, please. And he did you like that. Come outside, please.
You did. Yeah. You never said no.
Yeah, well, no, I ain't say that, but I did kind of beg you.
Yeah, you did. And you wish I was on. I wish I taped it.
Yeah, and you came out to the one like, what's her name from Living Color, Miss Jenkins? Boy, what you want?
Helena said the first day she came over, they bonded and played Jenga and ate dinner. She also said Zach was trying to get her to drink upon the first meeting, and she drinks, but she wasn't focused on that.
Come on. Dude.
Because they were having a good time and playing games and that.
Trying to get her.
And he just seemed adamant about
drinking. Yeah, I know what he was trying to do.
Didn't he say something? Did he say? I'm trying to think that him and Kate, were they drinking or something like that?
Yeah, they was drinking. Yeah. You know.
You know how he was adamant about getting her to go to dinner. Don't you remember?
Yeah. Come on. So he can take her to dinner, so they can have some drinks and whatnot, then loosen Kate up, so you know he can do what he got to do.
Yep. Helena said that Bao has said she's definitely going to come forward and speak about this when she's ready. She said that Zach made claims of needing space or needing to heal, that and that consisted of him not being on his phone for a while, but it was really an excuse to be with Bao and others.
Right.
Upon Zach also wanted to have unprotected sex, and that he didn't have contraceptive but magically found one.
I knew he said he wanted to have babies, right, without being married, you know what I'm saying? So he's trying to get them baby mamas lined up, you know what I'm saying? Cause he sure enough told Kay, you know, was he telling Kay?
He told that
to
at the
the
reunion.
Yeah, say.
I mean, if it wasn't a reunion, he said it to whoever was talking
the
to
3
him.
people in the room. Yeah, he said he wanted to have babies. You know, it was no need for him to be married. He just want to have babies. So by him doing that, it kind of makes sense. So he get these baby mamas going. So Bao, if you want to speak your truth, you can always inbox us and come speak your truth to us, because we still want you to come to the barbecue. We really want you to come to the barbecue.
No more barbecues, baby.
Yeah. See, Zach, you messed it up, man.
No more.
And she gonna go get some pizza now.
But so that was pretty much it on Clubhouse, and Helena went on a like exposing him on different platforms and stuff, and also she also kind of did a recording where she recorded Zach and her having a conversation. She said she told him after the fact, in her state, it was not illegal for her to do that.
Yeah, you can
and
do
then
that
you could
states.
tell that it was Zach on the phone, and she was like, this is like, if you basically, it seemed like he was blaming her for exposing, like, people coming after you because you shouldn't open your mouth. And she was like, but Zach, you the one who did this. Like, you didn't tell me nothing. You was trying to play me and Bao and all this stuff or whatever, but you didn't say nothing. Right. And everything. And she even talked about the self-harm, and he said, yeah, I did say that.
Well, the thing is, he's mad and upset with her for saying something. You gotta be mad and upset with yourself. You shouldn't be doing this, man. And the reason I'm saying is because right now you're in the spotlight, man. You're gonna garner attention from people, man. Now, if you was like somebody on the street, you know what I'm saying, you might can try. Plus, you kind of sloppy with yours. You're real sloppy, man.
Man, what?
Real sloppy with yours, man. You don't do. You got paper trails, man. You gotta have a burner phone.
It was what it also her not her, but his brothers even made a reference to her saying something and said and called, saying, you don't know what you're talking about. You should have never did this.
His brothers told her that?
Yeah, his brothers is clapping back at Helena, and you just a clout chaser and all this stuff, whatever. And also Ryan from Married at First Sight said something under the post because Helena went into Reddit and just read it, honey. She put it all
on blast.
She put everything in there, and Ryan, allegedly, I think it's Ryan, went in and was like, I hope you ready to get sued and stuff like that or whatever. So
why would she get sued though?
I don't know, man.
Well, here's the thing, man. You signed to be on TV. You signed on to put your life on blast, okay? So every little thing you do now is going to be under the microscope.
Yep.
So, you out there doing these women like that, of course some of these women going to come forward and say, hey, you've been cheating on me, and yada, yada, yada. So, like I said, man, you got to be careful out there, man. So don't get mad at these women for just calling you out for what you're doing. You just got caught. Like I said, you kind of did. Well, not kind of. You did do it sloppy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you left so many breadcrumbs around so they can kind of see what was going on. And once again, I hate it for all the women, Bao, Helena, all of them that is caught up into this mess now. So hopefully this stuff kind of die down and go away.
I mean, I even hate it for Kate too, you know what I'm saying, to a certain degree, because like, okay, if he doing other women like this, you know what I'm saying?
Like
I mean, he manipulated her, like you said, she said he played her. In a sense, she played herself, but who knows the stuff that he was telling her?
Yeah, he could have told them like that.
I mean, look at that long letter he wrote, and then gonna say, well, I want to get a divorce, but we can still be friends, pretty much. So it's just the manipulative tactics that he used. What's wrong with him?
I'm tell you what's wrong with him. he's been sheltered all his life. You know what I'm saying? You can tell he's a mama's boy. And now he's got this taste of freedom for the first time. You know how sometimes you find a guy that you go buck wild, and I think that's what's going on when he's getting buck wild. Now he got all these women, he's throwing themselves at him now, and he's like, more, give me more. And I just think he just don't know when to stop. And when he's doing this, he's hurting people in the process. And he's still young, man. He's still young mentally too. So you gotta give him time to grow up. And I'm not condoning any of this what he's doing. I'm not. I'm just saying he's young in the head, and he's gonna have to mature. He's gonna have to mature.
Helena was telling him and said, did you see, because this is when she recorded him, she was like, do you see the comments? Do you read the comments? Like, people are coming for you because of the stuff that you're doing. And he was like, I really didn't read the comment. Then he was like, am I losing followers?
Once again, immaturity. And he's going to have to grow up, man. And once you get on TV, some people just can't handle it. They can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? It goes to the head. They think they can do anything they want to.
And he just was one reality.
One season.
Yeah,
that's one season.
Imagine if he would have been on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like some of them is now.
Yeah, I was about to say, we know some of them.
Been on about 3 seasons.
And they got like they need chauffeurs and bodyguards.
And
you can't
got
tell
a whole
nothing.
team of people. So you can't these more than one season people, honey. But just imagine one season doing him like that. I can't imagine him being on several.
Man, if he was on several seasons, you think he'd be like Will Smith or somebody. Man.
See, that's why it's so important not to allow people to boast and boost your head up, child. Let me tell you something about social media and something about people. Baby, you could be up here today and baby kicking rocks and on the ground tomorrow, because people will praise you one day and drop you and talking about cancel you the next day. I love all the kudos that we get, but it does not go to my head. I want to always stay humble, because I do understand, honey, you still gonna get some people that gonna come up and say y'all ain't nothing, y'all is idiots, y'all stupid, why is y'all on here?
And we appreciate that. We appreciate that.
It will show level you right on
we
out.
Really do. We appreciate that. But overall, most of the subscribers and people that come in, we love you. You guys come in, y'all rock with us, we rock with y'all. But you got a few they're straight haters, man. Yeah. We're not gonna give them no energy tonight, but like you said.
But you have to be careful. Yeah, because everybody's not ready to go to the next level of even just this, and it doesn't take much. We as people like reality TV, and what I'm saying, if we like it, we like it. If we don't, we don't. But look how, and I know it can work two ways. You know what I'm saying? Even though Zach, but he still had the ladies coming after him. Marilla, honey. She probably just should lock her Instagram. It may have died down now, but I'm just saying how it can work both ways.
It works both ways, yeah.
Gil probably got all the kudos, all the people over there.
But he's not, like I said, I haven't heard anything negative about Gil since he's been off the show, so we don't know.
Yeah.
But to hear this about Zach, it's not surprising, but it's kind of surprising that he kind of tied Bow into this mess.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He sucked her into it. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be a player, play, man. Don't try to I want to be in a relationship with you. I love you. You say, hey, we can be friends. We can kick it and you play. Do your game. Play your game. Don't make somebody commit to you like that, man.
And that's one thing that you didn't do.
No,
you didn't. You was a player. You did your thing or whatever, but you didn't cheat on people like you didn't.
I said, hey, we can be friends. Whatever comes of it, fine. But I'm not ready to get locked down like that.
And that's the mature thing to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? So Bow shouldn't have never been involved in that.
Right. So.
And I don't even know why. I don't know why.
Why what?
He even like why he wanted to be with Bow.
Sometimes it's all about the game. Meaning that if he felt like, man, if I can get Bow, that's a notch in my belt. It's all about accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, when you never had something before, you might have never dealt with a woman like Bow before. And he was trying to do that and see, can he conquer that mountain? And he conquered that mountain Now he said, okay, I got that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get this and get that.
So he's trying to get all nationalities.
Yeah.
Black,
Latino.
Asian, Latino.
Now what's next, man?
Maybe coming your way, Hispanic.
Yeah, that's a Latino Hispanic same thing, I think. Oh, yeah. So what's next? Who he gonna get? Who he gonna get? German?
I don't think they the same thing.
Not?
No, Latinos and Hispanics ain't it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
Not call them the same.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. You're right. I apologize. Don't come at me. But yeah, so yeah, he trying to say, hey, and to him, it might be a bragging thing.
Right.
He say, hey man, I had all flavors. You know what I'm saying? Cause back in the day, I'm not gonna call them names. I won't tell you. Somebody said, you know, like if they 25, they said, man, if I'm 25, I want to be with 25 women. I want my body count to be 25.
You said
that?
You did say that.
So yeah, so sometimes some people just want to have that something to brag about, especially the men.
But and that thing said he didn't want to use protection. But you got to be careful, honey, because you'll have something to brag about. You'll have something to come home to, honey. You'll be taking stuff with you back home.
Oh, you don't take nothing back home. What's going to do is you're going to fall off while you're walking. Where'd that come from? So, yeah. Is that me down there? Yeah, that's you.
It's you.
That's you. You fell completely off, man.
So I mean, I'm if that was my son, I would completely be embarrassed.
Well, you got brothers, man. The brothers is married. They should kind of reel them in. So, man, you gotta pump your brakes.
No,
man.
But you see, they out here fighting for him, honey, because they must be drinking the Kool-Aid he telling them.
No, they gonna have, man. Hey, you doing too much, man. You gotta pump your brakes, man. You gotta pump your brakes. Because you know
it's a crime and a shame.
But yeah, I'm glad you did your research on that. And, you know, I heard about it. We just want to come on here and talk about it a little bit. And it's a dang on shame. Yep. That's all I gotta say. It's a dang on shame.
All right, old man.
All right.
On that note,
show enough is.
I
gotta get it out, man. Show enough is. Shame. Wish I had a rocking chair. Show enough is.
They already said you rock too much. They already said you rock too much. And we ain't talking about the Rockaway.
I said rock. I said what? Why are you rocking so much? I don't know. Maybe because that's what I want to do. What you think, baby? Anyway.
All right, yeah, just because this is who you are, child. I talked about that when we first met.
Yeah, she said, why you move so much? Well, you a crack baby? I was so mad. She said, I ain't know. I'm going to tell my mama. I'm going to tell my mama.
We watch TV up there. I said, what you moving so much for? But anyway, on that note, you guys, we just came to bring you just like impromptu video. And we'll see you again. We'll be talking about some more stuff when we got to do this.
Yeah, we ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
All right, you guys. On that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Yeah, always put God first, y'all.
Deuces.